Are you waiting for your Canadian PR application to be processed? Big news. IRCC has officially revealed which PR applications it plans to process in 2025, and for many applicants, this will determine whether your file moves forward or continues waiting. Hi everyone, my name is Shivani and I'm a licensed immigration consultant from Waterloo, Ontario, and I'm also the founder of Zeste Immigration Services Incorporation. This channel is all about Canada immigration, related updates, new programs, eligibility criteria, learning French, and etc. So if you're interested in any of these topics, then make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already, and also hit the bell icon so that you get notified every single time I post a new video. Today in this video, I'm breaking down exactly which PR program applications IRCC plans to clear this year and which ones will still have long backlogs. So if you're in the pool and have a pending application or planning to apply soon, this video is a must watch. Some PR streams like Express Entry and Quebec Skilled Worker will see their entire inventory cleared this year, but others like Startup Visa or Caregiver pilots will only see a tiny fraction of applications processed, as low as 2%. Now let's go through each category one by one with numbers, percentages, and wait times, so you know where your file stands in 2025. According to IRCC's latest Minister Transition Binder, only a few PR programs or the applications in those programs will have their entire inventory processed this year. Here's the complete list. First here is Canadian Experience Class. Second is Federal Skilled Worker Program. Third is Federal Skilled Trades Program. Fourth is Enhanced PNP Streams, those that are aligned with the Express Entry system. Then next is Community Pilots like RNIP and Francophone. Next is Community Pilots, then Quebec Experience Class, Quebec Skilled Worker Program, and Quebec's pilot programs. That means if your file falls under one of these, you can expect movement and decisions in 2025. Let's start with the Express Entry system, which remains the top priority for IRCC. All currently operating Express Entry streams, including CEC, FSWP, and FST, are set to have their entire application inventory processed this year. And here's what that looks like. Canadian Experience Class has an inventory of 19,300 applications, and they're planning to process all of them. FSWP has inventory of 12,500 applications, and they're planning to process all of them. So that's a 100% clearance rate for both. As for processing times, they have been fairly stable, hovering around 5 to 7 months. For Federal Skilled Worker Program, it's averaged around 6 months, and for CEC varied between 5 and 7 months, with a slight improvement in 2025 quarter 2. So if you're under Express Entry, 2025 is your year. Next, let's talk about the Provincial Nominee Programs, or the PNPs. There are two types of PNPs: Enhanced PNPs, which are linked to the Express Entry system, MITS Express Entry aligned provincial nominee programs, and the second is base PNPs, which are processed outside of the Express Entry system. Here's the good news. All enhanced PNP applications will fully be processed this year. But for base PNPs, IRCC plans to process only 35% of the total inventory. For enhanced PNP, they have an inventory of 16,300, so all of them would be processed. But for base PNP, they have an inventory of 87,700, and only 30,695 will be processed this year. That's a huge difference, and it also shows in wait times. Enhanced PNP, around 6 to 7 months processing time, but for base PNPs, anywhere from 11 to 24 months, with some reaching 19 months in early 2025. So if your nomination in the Express Entry is linked, you're in luck. If not, you may need some more patience this year. Now let's look at Quebec programs. The province's skilled worker pathways, including the PEQ, PSTQ, and pilot programs, are all expected to have their full inventory cleared in 2025. Quebec Skilled Worker Program has an inventory of 27,600 applications, and they want to process all of them. Quebec pilot programs, fully processed. However, Quebec's business pathways, like the investor, entrepreneur, and self-employed programs, will only see 3% of their applications processed this year. That's just 123 out of 4,100 applications. And the wait times reflect that backlog. For business streams, it's up to 108 months, so that's 9 years. Skilled worker streams averaging around 8 to 9 months. So clearly, Quebec is focusing on skilled immigration rather than business categories in 2025. Now let's look at Atlantic Immigration Program, the AIP. For the Atlantic Immigration Program, IRCC plans to process only 33% of its 2025 inventory. So they have an inventory of 12,100 applications. They're only planning to process 3,993. Unfortunately, processing times have been increasing from 12 months in mid-2024 to as high as 27 months by early 2025. If you're in the AIP, expect a longer wait before a decision. Now let's look at federal economic pilots. And these include Agri-Food pilot, which is now closed, Caregiver pilots, Economic Mobility pilots, Economic Mobility Pathways pilot. Here's how much of each inventory will be processed this year. For Agri-Food, a 5%, so 445 out of 8,900 applications. For Caregiver pilots, 14%, so 4,816 out of 34,400. And for EMPP, 12%, so 300 out of 2,500. And the wait times are brutal. For Agri-Food pilot, up to 228 months, so that's 19 years. For caregivers, around 84 to 108 months, which is 7 to 9 years. And for EMPP, rising to 36 to 54 months. No wonder IRCC has closed the intake for home care worker pilot for applicants outside Canada. They're trying to manage the backlog. Now on to the federal community pilots, such as Rural Community Immigration Program, Francophone Community Immigration Program, and now the closed Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot. IRCC plans to completely clear these in 2025. Total inventory is 3,500 and they want to process all of them. Processing times have been improving too, dropping from 12 to 14 months down to 7 months in 2025 quarter 2. So this is a great news for those applying through Canada's rural and community-driven PR pathways. Finally, the Startup Visa, the SUV program. This one continues to face a massive backlog. They have an inventory of 38,600 and only 2%, that's 772 applications, will be processed in 2025. And the wait times, they have exploded, reaching to 420 months, which is 35 years. That means if you apply under current queue, don't expect a decision anytime soon. Well, what this all means for you. So guys, if you're under Express Entry, Enhanced PNP, or Quebec Skilled Worker, 2025 is a great year, so expect real progress. But if you're under Startup Visa, Caregiver, or Base PNP, you may want to consider alternative PR options to avoid waiting years. If you're unsure which pathway fits you best or want to strategize your PR application, our team at Zeste Immigration can help you choose the fastest and most realistic option based on your profile. If you found this video helpful, then make sure to comment which PR program you applied under or would like to apply under, and like this video so it reaches to more applicants like you. Subscribe to Zeste Immigration and Languages for the latest updates on Canada PR, French learning, work permits, immigration news, etc. See you guys next time in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.